Hi there, this first flower I'm going to make is the lily flower. So basically it has 9 petals. Let me just grab one. I don't know if you can see there. So it's got 3 small, 3 medium, 3 large. I just tend to make petals with a little triangular shape of clay, and if they don't turn out the size I want, then I just put them with the small ones. I just make them until I have like 9 that work together. They don't have to be exactly the same size. So basically I'm getting my little triangle of clay, and I'm not precise about cutting the triangles out, and pressing in with my thumb. I've just wet my hands a little bit to get the curve at the bottom of the petal. The issues you can have is with the point getting too pointy, but I just tend to you know, try and modify it, keep it a bit blunter if need be. And then I'm basically just using my fingers to spread it out. I don't mind how, I like it to get fairly thin, but these bits here can stay quite thick. What I'm interested in is getting this edge here to be nice and thin, so that when you look at the petal, it's got the appearance of being delicate. So basically I'm just getting this kind of shape. I'll just do another one. And I can already see this one probably looks a bit too pointy. Might be okay. Let's bring the sides out a bit. And you can even really flatten this bit out so that it's like wafer thin. That one for me is a bit too long. I might like just trash it and make another one, but you can tear the top off. So I end up with 9 petals, and also then I make a center. And I just make a ball of clay, cut it in half, so I end up with 2 halves, and then it's just a matter of poking holes. You can make any kind of center, it's not important really, but I just poke holes, but I keep poking them over and over and over until I end up with a more interesting little center there. So putting the flower together, I'm just using a bit of joining slip. It's not fancy. And then I just alternate in the gaps of the petals. The petals are a bit fragile at this stage and soft, and I just work with them in this squishy state. So I've got it all together, and a lot of the petals are really floppy and the flower's sitting really flat, so I'm curling the inside of the petals in and then over with my fingers here. I will do like a couple of lines, sort of like texture lines in either side of the petal. Just trying to crinkle them up and make them look a little bit more lifelike. I don't mind if they get little holes or tears in them, just because normal petals would be pretty fragile. Just trying to curl them in a bit more. Until it looks good. And it's generally when I attach it to the piece that it's propped up by being next to other things, or I would sit this with some sponge around it to kind of until it's stiffened a bit. And when I'm attaching, that's where I help shore up some of the joins. So using, where am I, this tool, when I'm attaching it to a piece, I might come in here and press really hard in there and hard in there and the same there, and it kind of helps pleat up the flower. And then I duck in behind each leaf, petal, and pushing there. So this is pushing it to wherever I'm attaching it to as I slide in, and it gives it a nice little pleat, but it also forces it to attach to whatever I'm making.